Texas, we've got an illegal voting tip line. It's August 29th, 2024, and these are your headlines. That's right. Attorney General Ken Paxton has launched an email tip line where members of the public can report suspected violations of Texas election law. And he also issued a legal advisory on election integrity, encouraging Texans to protect their vote. With the 2024 elections approaching, the advisory is part of Paxton's Election Integrity Initiative, which leverages OAG law enforcement authority and resources to protect the integrity of every legal vote. According to the advisory, significant growth of the non-citizen population in Texas and a pattern of partisan efforts to illegally weaponize voter registration and the voting process to manipulate electoral outcomes have created urgent risks to local, state, and federal elections. And the advisory clarifies election law, says that only U.S. citizens and Texas residents can vote. Harvesting votes is a felony, and misrepresenting a residence on election records or trying to influence the vote of a disabled voter is illegal. Additionally, the office is reminding Texans about their right to vote in secret, encourages reporting violations, and warns that electioneering activities by government officials are prohibited. He's encouraging Texans to report suspected violations at their new email tip line. It's illegalvoting@oag.texas.gov. 2 Tarrant County College Trustees have held rogue staff accountable for continuing to mandate DEI training after a state law banning such practices went into effect. Now, Tarrant County College Trustee Laura Pritchett said that taxpayers and elected officials recently informed her that the college was still mandating diversity training for faculty and staff. That's despite Senate Bill 17, which explicitly prohibits mandatory diversity, equity, and inclusion training in public institutions of higher education. She said that upon receiving notification from taxpayers and legislators that Tarrant County Community College was mandating DEI training, as per protocol, I contacted Chancellor LeBlanc. She said trustees have the obligation and duty to safeguard the college in all aspects of oversight. During a scheduled meeting over budget matters, I presented the prohibited mandatory training material and conveyed the seriousness of the allegation of noncompliance to Senate Bill 17 to the Chancellor, thus propelling the Chancellor to action. Now, after Pritchett and Trustee Shannon Wood informed the Chancellor that noncompliance with SB 17 was unacceptable, Pritchett said that the Chancellor agreed that the actions by rogue staff are not to be tolerated. She also was told the Chancellor that a violation of SB 17 could jeopardize state funding, have negative effects on the college's enrollment, and compromise its standing in the community.
Could our nation's biggest geopolitical rival take down our power grid?
4 minutes and 37 seconds. That's how close Texas was from a total power grid collapse.
Could it be possible that we're helping them do it?
How did Texas end up in this position?
If we ever got in a war with China, China would attack our electric grid using cyber capability.
The answer is bigger and worse than I ever imagined.
As the Fort Worth Independent School District contends with students, not meeting grade level standards, Fort Worth's Mayor, Maddie Parker, is calling on the district to make some changes. In a letter to Fort Worth ISD's school board, Mayor Parker said that as the city has grown, the district has not kept pace with the city's rapid ascent. Now, we recently reported that Fort Worth students in public schools, traditional and charter, are not meeting grade level standards. A report showed that overall, only 35% of students in grades 3 through 8 perform at grade level. Mayor Parker said these results are unacceptable. She said for our city's children, these results can significantly narrow their ability to access the life and opportunities that they want and deserve. With all the academic problems, Mayor Parker and several other stakeholders in the city are calling on the school board to urgently adopt a governance model that drives a clear, actionable turnaround strategy with measurable outcomes. For more of today's stories, go to texasscorecard.com.